Alright. Alright. Are we live? Yes, I think. There we are. Just wanted to make sure. Welcome back, everyone. Today, episode 4 of our Team Vorarlberg playthrough. Today, we are going like that. Today, our first .1 races. So you have La Rue, Tourangelle, Centre Val de la Loire, Groupama. I don't know what else is behind it, but that is the first race. Sorry about that, had to check something. And then we have Tour of the Hellas. I don't know if I'm going to complete it today. It's not going to be that long of a stream, but of course we've said it often already. And it's still 2 hours long. Last episode we raced a bit. Of course we raced a bit. We did the Tour of Roads and Eastern Spring Tour. I don't know what results we got exactly there. I don't know anymore. Let's see if we can find it anywhere. If you go to here, Team Vorarlberg. Here we are. Well, as you can see, quite some first places. Actually, if you go by date, you can see Stussy got 8th and 6th was Koningschef. We had the points jersey in Eastern Spring Tour. The second stage we won with Koningschef. We got a stage second and another stage first with Jannes Peter. And the Tour of Roos we got third, we got second. And that's about it. So that was last stream or last episode. Today we're going to continue. First we have La Rue Tourangelle. We have I Feel Slovenia, VN Adria Mobil. I haven't really planned for Tour of Hellas. It is a .1. It's pretty important. But not important enough that we have to worry about it. I want to choose guys that are a bit informed but don't have that much race days. That's why we already have Nenning, Crowley and Feuerstein. Let's see. Aman doesn't have that much race days. And I see Pirmin Benz has already a goal, so he's not in form. I know it's a time trial. Who is our best time trial? I guess Zangerle, maybe? 61. I mean, Jannes Peter is a better time trial, is 65. How long is a time trial? 8 kilometers, so that's a prologue. Who has the best prologue stat in our team? Koningschef, probably. But he has quite a lot of race days already. Ooh, Lucas Meiler. We're going to put Lucas Meiler there. 67 prologue. And like the rest is okay, you know. Further not really that good of prologue riders or time trialists in the team. How many do we need? 6. So let's choose, I don't know, Staley maybe for the sprints. I mean, there are sprints. So we have to take a sprinter, right? Let's see. This. La Rue Tadelier de Vitré is also a sprint. And the .1. Dus I think we're going to send Koningschef there as a sprinter. Who else? Someone who can go on the flats. Well, we need 7 guys, and there's not that many guys. That's not what I wanted to do. So if we want to have these guys, we have 12 on the team. We need 6 to start, so it is just the rest of the guys. Clascia Viana de Castello looks like a fun stage, but it is off-road for a bit. These guys, Zangerla, I guess, is then our favorite for their 66. Maybe Konishev if he has a good day. Our team is really not that good. Well, let's get into the racing. Let's see what race we get first. I feel Slovenia or the French race Groupama, I don't know. Seintje rides his last season. Wait, that isn't Senna, right? We have to look into that. Swiss Kuhn gets cycling more popular in Switzerland, Swiss. I thought we didn't have to simulate, we could go straight into the race, but I'm sorry about that. No, not straight into the race. But I do want to check who's popular of cycling. Popular. Well, Manuel Saintje, no, that's another guy. 42 Curaçao. I don't know how you pronounce it in English. Dutch is just Curaçao. Let's delete this Mules. And let's get into the race then. I feel Slovenia. Let's see, is a sprint. We have 5 guys. And I think our favorite is probably Colin Stussy. I think so. Maybe Feuerstein. I don't know about the race day condition, but Johannes Peter is in form and Geismeier is in form as well. So we have to look into that first. We are not in the top 10 favorites, as we can see here. Yeah, mostly sprinters, but there are Barnabas Perk is also a favorite, and he doesn't have that great of sprint stat, but he has like flat rider stat. And we do have that as well with Stussy. So maybe we can get a bit of a sprint. In the end, I think we will be able to go for top 10. For the teams, we are looking at the development team of Bahrain. Not that great of teams. We can compete, and of course Syriza, Smirnov, Gonov for XDS Astana. I think we can compete. No like big development teams or young teams. Of course, we have some okay teams like ATT, China Glory, and others. Yeah, let's wait for the sprint start. Nova Mesto, Adria Mobile Factory. Oh, so the Adria Mobile, is that... No, they are these campers, right? Adria Mobile. So they're over there in Nova Mesto. One of the most popular cities in Slovenia. I think it's like on the border, no? Or is it Nova Gorica? Or am I thinking of something completely different? Let's see. Let me get my head out of the way like that, so you can see the parcours. Geismeier, maybe your favorite because Stussy has a -5. He won't be the favorite for us today. Feuerstein, maybe, yeah. Nenning, it's not Nenning. I know that much. But it's also not going to be Stussy. So probably Geismeier because he has the best sprint. And then you can protect Johannes Peter, because I think he is better than Feuerstein today. Yeah, because of his secondaries and because of his climbing stat. That's alright like this. We won't go in the break. We'll let the other teams like Astana control. We only have to look out if Astana is in the break. But they have a good enough team to go in the break. Sukup, we of course see often. Yeah, ATT is racing quite hard behind for Barnabas Peak, I guess, as a leader. Probably till these guys get called, yes, and now it's no pacing anymore. Let's just fast forward. Look at this first climb after what 20 kilometers, and the yellow bar was already so far down. Insane. Yeah, let's just fast forward. So, how has all your guys' day been? Mine has been meh. I had to go to uni, but I didn't go. I was not feeling that well today. I was like, I slept very bad, and maybe it's like I don't know what it is in English, a smooze, a reason not to go because I slept bad, but I just couldn't focus. I had to do some preparations for the college, but it was I just couldn't concentrate. I just couldn't read for some reason, and I was quite tired the whole day. So I just did a bit of reading. I did some strength training for my upper body. But other than that, I did really, really, yeah, not really that much. Just a few things. So yeah, that's that. Of course, yesterday we streamed as well. I made it a bit too late, maybe, so I really want to not make it that late today. Let's see if Feuerstein can get bidons now. I watched also after stream yesterday the finale of Marvel Zombies. Finally, it's it's a bit of a bittersweet ending, you know. I mean, it's like a good ending, maybe a more realistic ending, but not something you know. It's not a good ending, so it leaves you maybe a bit dissatisfied. But I'm not going to give any spoilers for everyone who hasn't seen it and wants to see it. Wow, we got dropped from a peloton. Let's see. Everyone is quite far behind. Let's put everyone on 75 then. Or 78 even. Just because, oh, that's a way steeper hill than I expected. Anyways, watched that last night as well. So it was just way too late. And after that, I couldn't go to sleep. I don't know exactly why. Um, but yeah, today I will go somewhat earlier to sleep. Uh, at least I will try to. I also do a bit of bedside reading to get my mind off of things. I will. I like to read, like I said yesterday, but mostly do it before sleep to just quiet down, not look at any screens, you know, for the blue light and everything. Um, let's put our guys now 85 just to be sure not to get dropped. Wow, Nanning is quite empty. Feuerstein and Stussy are quite empty because they just don't have the form today. We can't make a sprint train yet. I mean, we can. What we can do maybe is get Nanning, put him on 85 like this. Feuerstein in the wheel, Stussy in the wheel. We're going on energy right now. Our best sprinter is Geismeier, and this is the final kilometer, so we have to go pretty early. Let's just get in the wheel of Smirnov for now. That will cost us less energy. even though we're still spending quite a lot of energy. So let's get the gel on Nanning so we can stay here at the front somewhat longer, maybe. Of course, the gel, if you didn't know, makes the red bar go down less quickly. Alright, a mass crash, Volter crash, so he isn't going to go for the stage today. And now we can go pacing, let's go 90, so that Pierre-Henri Besset and Coleman are not going to get away. Again, Bozinski and Boros also not going to get away. Boros, he is almost, if you look at his stats, he's better than our sprinters and he's going for the break. I mean, that says a lot about our team. Not about the competition, but it says something about our team. Let's press this button, so put them on automatic. Last 5 kilometers. It's a bit of downhill now, yeah, so we can go 99 with Stussy now, get the gel on Geismeier. We're quite near the front, so that's amazing. Stussy's gel activates now. Let's put Petrol 99 now. 2 kilometers to go. You see these corners, and we're going to sprint out of this one. And then sprint with Geismeier now as well. Put Stussy on automatic and let's see if we can win this. No, Stochek is going to win. Better sprinter. Geismeier second and Janis Peter third. So not bad for what we had to deal with. Again beating Gleb Sharitsa, Dylan Pfingst, Jakub Mareczko, Budzinski. Quite some guys that are faster than us in the sprint. Alright, second, third. That's at least some money again. But now our first .1 stage. Let's see how we will do. We don't have a doctor because I send it to the others. But it's a sprint. And we have Konishev in form, 69 sprint. I don't think someone is better. Maybe Steli if he has a good day, but I don't think he will. Let's just start the race. 7 guys going here on a .1 race. La Rue Tourangelle, sponsored by Groupama. But quite some good teams. Decathlon HDR and Groupama. And we have Unibatitema as well. Solution Tech, Vinny Fantini, sorry. Some quite good teams. Quite good opposition. I don't think we will be able to win this one. But you never know. And it's worth more points. So maybe, just maybe, we can get top 3 maybe? I think that is going to be our goal. Top 5, top 3. No, we have to try and get the best out of it. And yeah. Come on, podium generate. There we go. Yeah, sprinters with 75, all in the 70s. So if Konishev has a good day and he has a +5 or something, then we have potential. Whoa, this is a small road. Let's instantly look at... Wow. We start here. Almost all the roads are narrow and the ending is... What the heck is the ending also? The Tours. Well, let's just try and get to the front. Luckily, Konishev is at the front already. He's just a +3 day, but that's alright. Steli does not have that good of a day, so let's just get him into the break, just to be sure, because all the roads are so narrow. This, put him on 85. Sorry if I pause too much. I try not to, but it's just uh, habit, I guess, from when I just started playing. Aman is better than Myler today. Wow. Has Aman increased his stats then? Maybe he has. Well, no, let's not put any of them in. We protect one over the other because they're both around the same level. Let's fast forward. It's a race of 160 kilometers. So I do hope we can stay away. Let's not pace with Staley here in the front. Just because. Oh, and let's put all of our guys at like 75 for the day. Just because of all these narrow roads. Let's just go 90. And when some guys are starting to get tired because of the pacing, we go again. So we have the energy to go again. Some guys are going to have to get tired because the peloton is chasing with Paul Sacha. Of course, he got third yesterday in the European Championship and he's here. Ooh, Vojavic. I have him in my team at the Balkan development, so I know he's a rider with potential, but he's not that great right now. Still 37 seconds. Peloton is not letting us go. I'm going. Oh, and they let us go. I think the band snapped. Let's go pace with the group then. Let's put ourselves already at 65 for now, I guess. No, 60. And let's see how far we can make it. Oh, they're pacing in the front and now nobody wants to chase them. I don't know why. And now they're stopping with pacing. That's a bit weird. I hope they're not going to attack us again. Let's put ourselves on 65 then. Because we have quite a big group. Maybe, just maybe, why does nobody wants to pace? I'm not taking over enough. Well, screw you then. I'm going in the break of the break. Fuga de la fuga. And they don't want to pace because it's going too hard. I have no clue anymore. First they say I don't pace too much, then they say I pace too hard. Slaat nergens op. Anyways. Are they pacing behind? Yes. Leo Bijou is pacing right now. Axel van der Tuuk. Of course he was Dutch. No, this is Danny van der Tuuk, his brother. Pacing. Totale Energies en Ustkadelus Kati. And no, with who are they here? Let's fast forward in the meantime. Ustkadel, but Paul Hanneke. I don't know how you say his name. And David Dekker. And of course Danny van der Tuuk. So going quite for the sprint. But as you can see, we have to stay at the front at the end here. Some steep climbs. Let's put our guy on 70 because it's going that hard. Some narrow climbs all the way to the end, like we see here. So we have to stay all the way at the front the whole day. Let's see, we're still quite at the front here. We can start the train from here on, but I don't know why we're racing on such narrow roads. It also looks like how wide is a person? Like shoulder to shoulder, maybe I say between half a meter and a meter. Like a meter is like this, right? So 80 centimeters. How wide are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys wide. So it's almost 6 meters. Probably like 5 meters wide. But it's insane that these roads are very narrow. Here it's wider. And then it starts to get narrow again, and then it's wider again. We're at the most technical part of the circuit, it looks like. Narrow, again, then wide again, now narrow again, then wide again. Why is... I'm going to attack again to the breakaway if we can get there. Why not? Don't... Okay, well, they're going way too quickly. I'm just going to get bidons then. And behind, Myler can get bidons now before it gets narrow again. How long is it going to stay like this? Oh, it's almost going narrow again. But after that it's wide again, so he will be able to get the bidons to the front. Yeah, I don't know why they are attacking us and they did not want to work with us. But the peloton is close enough. I am going to not draw back, but stop riding with Staley. Now we are in the peloton again. Maybe he can regain some energy. Maybe can get an early lead-out train from him. Let's put our guys on 83 just so we don't get dropped. And let's fast forward to, I don't know, like the first steep climb maybe. It looks like the breakaway is still to be caught, but Joshua Giddings is riding Victor Retailleau, I think. And now there's only 3 guys at the front. We have Bustrum, Niklas Larsen, of course Niklas Larsen going to Unibet Titema, Bistrom, Sven-Erik Bistrom, and Delacroix. I don't know what his first name, Theo maybe? It looks like it could be a Theo. And the peloton is not pacing and they're going in the break again. You have done nothing. You can go on automatic because, well, you're empty. -4 day for a not that good rider. Let's see. Crowley can start pacing. Zangel is going to be the lead-out for Konishev, I think. Permin Benz, in front of that, Myler first, or Aman first. Let's just put him here and we'll see what's going to happen. We can go 87 with Crowley. He has a better day almost than Aman, it looks like. They're going to in on the attack again. Let's just slow it down, the gameplay right now. Again, Bistrom and Delacroix, but now it's also Remy Cavagna and who was it? Andrea Stockbro. I don't know if they are going to make it till the end, but we are going to keep pacing. Here is Van Niekerk, Vijs Troffer en Stokman. Abraham Stokman. I find it way easier to remember names if I also know the last name of people. So that's why I call most of these riders Jasper de Bijst by the first name. Tor Goodmestad, I think. Julien Tesson. Thomas Cruel. I don't know if it's Thomas. Now we can go pace with Myler because Aman is empty. I don't know why he was going 90. That's a bit weird. Let's put him on automatic. Peloton of 100 guys still. This is fine. Pirmin Benz can take over now. He's quite the flat stat today. So that's amazing. I thought he wasn't that good, Pirmin Benz. But apparently he is. Well, let's just keep pacing 85 because we can't go like any quicker. We're at a steep climb again, so maybe let's go 90s just so we stay at the front. This is like a small shopping street, it looks like. Don't block us, guys. That's why I wanted to stay at the front, because we're gonna get enormously blocked. And now we can go 99. Hope we can get past them. Let's go maximum attack, because it's only narrow streets from here on. And I just have to stay at the front. Let's see. Banks is sprinting, that's fine. The only problem is if you look here at the finish, probably now is going to be wide again to the end, isn't it? Ooh, there is a corner right at the end. So let Pyramid sprint. Let's go 99 with Zanderle. And sprint now. And go after he is empty with Konishev. There's a corner, but we are empty and we are not going to be able to get on the podium. Maybe a top 5? Yes, just 5 ahead of Hanekin and Roger Rajovic. Went a bit too early with the sprint. Shot ourselves in the foot, but we had to because otherwise you weren't going to be able to get past everyone anymore. We had to stay at the front and we did it. Oh, Thibaut Cruel. It's Thibaut Cruel. Theo Delacroix from the breakaway, and he's still in the top 20. Insane performance for him today. Milan Mente, Elia Viviani, Matthew Wellspan, Kim, Bastien Tranchon, Tort, Gudmundsson, not Tort, and David Bomboy for the Rockets. Alright, 2 one-day races. The 5th place, and I already forgot what we got in another race, 2nd and 3rd. Good start of the episode, not too shabby, and of course we're going to earn a bit of money, which we desperately need. Now we are at Tour of Hellas even. Let's go back. Let's see how much money we got. 350, not that much, and 900, which is a bit better. Gresgord Jan Kwiatkowski. The other Kwiatkowski, the French Kwiatkowski from the defense team. I think it's like the army even, huh? Okay, we can go for a team time trial, but we don't really need that. Sponsor Avian Lydek. Alright, we're going to look at that in a moment. The race days, and yes, our finances have gone down again, but it's more than last month. So if we look at the finance here, we see how much money we earned. If we are this much, we lose about 6,000 euros a month. If we can keep this up, it means 6,000. We earned about like 20k, I think. About 20k we earned, which is great. And the sponsoring, French Moroccan team. I just want to stay at Vorarlberg, guys. I like the jersey, that's why I chose him. Avian is someone more near our niveau or rank, I guess. But we are still completely green on Conti, so that's amazing. Into the Inked, I don't want to, even though Little Trek Future Racing is in the area we want to develop. British Silk Caribbean Airlines we won't do. Kaspersky Lab also not. I just want a new sponsoring from Vorarlberg. I just hope we'll get it. Otherwise I have to edit it in the save file maybe. Let's see. It's a flat time trial. Of course Michael Leonard is the favorite. If he's here, he's the favorite. Crazy young talented guy from Canada. Bren Rivera, Bob Jungels, Castro Vego, Bukalowski, Matthias Kopeschli, Ben Swift, Georgie Jackson, Axel Fuentes, I think. Yeah, we're not even near the favorites. But Aman has a form peak, fitness peak. Yeah, I almost want to simulate it. I think we can go for wins rather than final play, the final GC. But let's see what we can do. But Ineos is here, Burgos is here. Novo Nordisk. Not the best teams, but they do have Ineos here for some odd reason. I mean, they don't have any Greece riders. They don't have any Greece sponsors, and it's a .1 race. I don't know why they would ride it. But, oh yeah, this time trial. Tour of the Hellas, I've ridden quite a lot. So it's to and from. It's like here to finish. Let's see, daily -1 day. Not what we needed today. So we probably won't go for GC. I mean, I already knew we weren't going for GC, but if our main man has a -1 day, we can't really compete now, can we? Let's go 86. We go uphill for a bit here. You can see it just enough here. Then it goes uphill and then it goes downhill again. So maybe even 80, 88 maybe. Because we're going downhill in a moment again. Seems about right. And the finish is uphill as well. We are empty. Not the slowest time, but definitely not the fastest time. Landing I'm just going to simulate because I don't really care. We can't even gauge of him how fast we need to go. He's 53 today. I think Feuerstein is going to start before Nenning is finished, maybe. It's not that bad, but 20 seconds on 2 minutes 25 on a parcours of 8 kilometers. Nenning is maybe even just how quick I am in real life. My hills is probably somewhat worse, and my resistance probably somewhat higher, and my cobblestones is also somewhat higher. I like to think. I'm a bit of a classics kind of guy, Northern Classics kind of guy. I really like those races. And of course I'm a cyclocrosser, so that's also like in the mud. Most cyclocrossers are quite okay Northern Classics guys. Say Mathieu van der Poel and Wout van Aert, just to name the most famous two. Of course there are others, but Tom Pidcock, obviously, but the most famous one also ride on the road, and some other cyclocross guys do not really ride that high on the road in a big team or in another team. Lander Looks, he's a one-day kind of guy. But I'm trouble of coming up with others. I mean, you don't see a Van Toerenhout of a Laurens Zweek or Lars van der Haar in one-day races. Most guys that are maybe a bit more one-day racy are, I guess, the guys from Alps in de Koning, because that's a road team as well. Probably doesn't have that bad of a day, but we are just going to go 85. He is going 85, scored 45 an hour. Yeah, I am not able to ride this quickly on my own. I think I'm more like a 43 kind of guy for just flat sections. So at least 2 kilometers an hour, possibly more, 5 k's an hour slower. Alright. Not that quick, 29's 127 down. Bren Rivera is in front of Michael Leonard and Niels Sinchek. So those are the favorites, but he has 12 seconds on Leonard and the top 10 is almost a minute behind. Maybe it's going to get a minute. if there's someone quicker, but I don't think there really is someone quicker because they were the top favorite, Lennart and Brandon Rivera. Aman has a very good day. 70 prologue. That's amazing. Let's go like 88 up this tiny, tiny little hill. Just because we can. Now let's settle into 85 or 86 even for a bit. We are going to replenish a lot of red bar in this tiny downhill. And now let's push it up to 87 maybe? Is he going to last to the finish line with this? I think he is. Let's put him on 88. And he's empty before the line. 14th on 55 seconds. Not that bad. Not that bad. I mean, we won't be able to win GC with it. But 14th for not that great of a team, that's not bad. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Let's see, Meiler. Come on, there we are. He does not have a good day. I can just let it go. He's not going to be able to go quicker than Aman. Let's put him on 85. And let's go all the way to the end. And put him up to 88 now. Even 90, I think he is able to do to the line. Let's see. Yeah, almost exactly. 39th, 1 minute 22. Aman is now 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st. That's about it, I think. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Alright, maybe not that high as I thought it was going to be. Alright, but that's fine. Good result. Yeah, they are probably from the one-day race. Let's see, it is hilly. No seconds at the end. I don't really want to bother with it. I mean, the only points I am going to get is final GC. It is downhill. Sorry, it is downhill. So maybe we are not going to get caught if you go into breakaway. So I'm going to go in the breakaway. I would love to go in the breakaway with Aman then. Just because he's a minute behind, he's 25th, so they're not going to chase. But if we get separation, that's the word, separation from, and we don't get brought back before the end, we can rise in the final GC. General classification. So let's try that. Where's Aman? Aman has a good day in the front, so let's try and get him there. Otherwise, Staley is our sprinter, I guess. And the rest I don't really want to bother with. So Aman, going in the breakaway. Staley, don't pace now. Multiple attacks. I hope we get a good group, but not a big, too big of a group. Why are they? Yeah, the pace is insane. Of course it's insane. We're trying to break loose from the peloton, which we were not able to do. I'll screw that then. Yeah, Feuerstein and Meiler can go pace at the front. Just for a bit, and then I'm going to attack with Aman again. Don't block him, Crowley, what are you doing? Let's do it with... Man, why? Echt possible worst moment. They're not really letting Aman go now, do they? Why not? Why don't they want someone extra in the break? Alright, let's not pace then. They're not going to base, but I am going to jump with someone else then. Probably with Feuerstein, because he has the best day. Let's try and get to the front. Let's go through here and attack. And Duzas is going with us, together with Davarias. Are they going to let this go? Kminek is pacing, alright. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this. Let's, Myler, you're not informed, you can protect Aman. It's also all before the first climb. So they are going to get guys going to get dropped at this climb. Is my prediction. That's the word. Yeah, but now Jungles, they are still pacing. I mean, not that hard, but they are still pacing. That's insane. Okay, now they are not pacing. Maybe we can go again with Taman. Now they stop pacing. Let's see. No, guys, don't go with us. That they are going to pace. Maybe some of them are going to get dropped. Myler is dropped. You can go on automatic, I guess. Come on. Why aren't they letting us go? Stupid guys. Let's try again with Forstein maybe? No, now everybody is called. Why? Alright, they're not pacing now, are they? No, they are not pacing. This is quite a steep downhill, so let's just go 20. Just so we can recover some yellow for the next climb. Mylar says you can protect Aman, so let's try and do that. Yeah, let's go till we're all the way here at the bottom. Like here. Now we're going to pace at... It's fast to do it like this. So, 85. He says rotate, sure we're going to rotate, and they're letting us go. That is crazy. Good. Alright then. Pace drops, we're going to go 60 because we don't really can go a lot faster. Here we have a steep downhill again, so let's recover as much yellow bar as we can. I find that 20 is like the best that you don't get dropped instantly, but you get a lot of yellow back. Alright, we're at the bottom again. Let's go, 62? You want us to go 65. Let's do that then. Let's change our pace accordingly to the lowest we have to do. 61. And 60. Of course, we don't want to forget about this intermediate sprint, because otherwise we're going to get dropped and probably won't get back to the group. So we might as well try and take it. So let's go in a small attack. And now go quite hard to the line, and we are not going to be able to get any or a lot of points. Just two. Let's see, let's revitalize till here. Let's go, not 88, like 65. Until the next downhill, and we try and get as much energy back then again. 7 minutes on the peloton. That's not too shabby. That's quite good. And here we are trying to get a lot of energy back again. I think we can keep it going for the whole descent. Maybe, yeah, not here. But we are still in the group. Alright. Let's just up it so we can stay in the group. at least here, because down there is going to be a flat section, but as you can see, our yellow bar is almost all full, so you can go 65 there probably wants to go. Yeah. Yellow bar is completely full, so that's amazing. Most times you don't have it, and the yellow bar is already like here or something, because you're pacing the whole day. Let's see, intermediate sprint. Who of these guys is the best sprinter? They're exactly the same. And we are not better, but we have better acceleration, so we just have to stay in one of these guys' wheels. Let's do Lutz Atkinson. And launch early. Out of the wheel, I hope I will come. If you don't have that high. Alright, maybe we got second? No, third. We don't have that much top speed. Alright, and now we're just going to pace 65, because look, our yellow bar is going down, but I think we will revitalize in the small downhills enough that we can afford to go somewhat harder now. That's what I think. So let's go times 8 until the next sprint almost. Let's see. Here is the next sprint almost. The peloton has crawled back a lot. Maybe you're not going to make it to the sprint. Let's go in the wheel of Lutz Atkinson again. Again, not going to start at the front of the group. But we have a big acceleration, and this time we are going to get second, I think. No, again third. Alright then. So be it. Crowley, you can get bidons before the climb. Bidons are able to take you like at least 60 k's, I think. Let's see, here's a climb. After this, there's a descent, which we are going to use. Yeah, here. Wait, I thought it was a bigger descent. It was not. It was just a very small one. There is going to be a bigger downhill in a minute. Guys, we're going way too quick. Way too fucking fast. Like this, we are not going to be able to keep it to the finish line. I dare to say as much. Okay. Now we go 20. Maybe even 10. Look at how fast our yellow is recovering. Yeah, you guys are not happy, I know. Let's go 75 again. They want to go 85. Guys, we still have to climb after this. That is way too fast. Peloton is catching us though. The Varias is empty. Lutz Atkinson is empty. I'm all alone. Let's, in this small descent, let's go 20. Then go, I guess, like 65. We can't really go that much quicker if we want to stay at the front, you know. And we are springplankje for the peloton. I don't know why they let me go like that. They were not, it didn't look like they were really empty or anything. And on this next climb, we are going to get caught by the brake or by the peloton, I think. Look at the time. Oh well, maybe not. Oh, it ramps up again. Alright, maybe we do have a chance. So let's go 65 here. After this corner, let's go 20. Let's try and recover as much as we can. Now we are at the climb, so we go 65 again. Maybe we're going to get caught here. Yeah, we are going to get caught here. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can get the mountain points, maybe. But I don't think we will. The answer is no, Feuerstein is empty. We can always try and attack with this guy. Maybe they think we are going for the mountain sprint, but the answer is no. We are going further. Let's see how they are going to respond. We can go 85 now. Okay. No, they are forming a sprint trains even. Alright, Lenning, Meiler, Staley, and Amman is... No, Amman is not our sprinter, but he's our GC guy, so let's keep it at this. Let's say Crowley go 88 then. And we are going to try and rip it up this climb. Of course, we aren't really able to because Crowley doesn't have that much red energy. Let's go 90, even 95 with Nanning. There is just a lot of downhill, so maybe we are trying to break open the group. Yes, we are gone with 22 guys. Let's try and get Crowley back in the group. 20 guys gone. That's great. They are behind. It is a hilly stage, so let's see if we can get Crowley back to the front. Yes, now we can go 99 with Crowley. Nanning can stop pacing because he's empty. Now Crowley is going 99. Now we can rip it on this climb as well, I think. Let's go at least 95. Crowley's empty, you can stop. Nanning can go on auto. Like this with Meiler. Maybe we can split the group again. If we're lucky, we are lucky. 12 guys now. This is a very steep downhill, so I think we can go 99. Let's get in the wheel actually of Conforti, so you can save a bit of energy with Meiler. It is not going fast enough now. We have to go 99 with Meiler. 5 kilometers left. Final gel for Amman. I think we are going to go just here at the front. Nanning, what are you doing here? Who are you protecting? Meiler are you protecting? Okay. Let's see. Is that in sprint? Martin Romero? I think it is. So let's stop going on this train. Let's go into the wheel of Conforti even. Because we are closer to that. Let's go put you guys on auto. I don't really mind. Staley is our sprinter, so we're just going to stay in the wheel, and maybe now come out of it. We will not be able to go past Conforti, but we are going to get second and fifth, it looks like. This is .1 race. Maybe you get more points instead of only for the stage top 3. You get maybe also stage top 5 points, maybe. Anyways, Feuerstein 4 minutes behind in the last group with some guys that were in the break and were pacing today, I guess. Results. Staley, Amman, that's great. Points, Staley's 4th and Feuerstein 5th with both 2 points. Mountain, Liam. How is Liam Crowley? Oh yeah, he tagged here. Oh, he did not get the points here, that's why. Delete these mails. I was going to do something, I thought, but I forgot what. So let's just go to the next stage. Already been streaming for an hour right now. Exactly. La Route et de l'Île de Vitré. I think this was a .1 race, so we do want to race it. Oh yeah, that was what I was going to look for. Archive, no rules, points, and we go to a, what is it, 2.1? Yeah, right. And then the etape. Yeah, still top 3 only get points. And probably for 1.1 it's a 1.1 has quite some points, 125 for the winner. So if we look for our race now, La Route Adélie de Vitré, top 25 gets points. Alright, let's try and beat that. Let's get Konishev, Sankele, you know what? Let's get everyone in the top. And they all have form peaks as well. That's insane. So Konishev is probably going to be our main guy. I don't know, Stussy or I forgot the names again. I forgot the names of my team. Yeah, Stussy is going to be, I think, the lead out. They say he's the favorite. I don't think favorite of our team. Stussy, Peter, Zangerle. I don't think he's the favorite for our team. That's Konishev. 100%. He has the best sprint. And he has a form peak. Stussy does not have a form peak. But Decathlon and Groupama are here. Lotto, Cofidis, Total Energies, Arkea, Intermarché, they're all here. Euskaltel, Euskadi, Kern Pharma. Those are, of course, pro teams. So, what? Like 5 World Tour level teams. And then we have 2 that are like basically on World Tour level in Total Energies and Lotto. Gigat, Pacherka van Jongelar, Wijstrofer, Milamente, Jasper de Buist, Berthe, Cosnefroy, Lafay. They didn't send their sprinters, it looks like. Hanneke is here, Hugo Page is here, Vito Braat, Luca van Boven. Lettere Kokar is here with Oldani, so they have like a good lead out and okay sprinter. Especially with all these hills I'm seeing here. They say it's flat, but I think it's more hilly than it looks like. I just hope it's going to load soon. But yeah, .1 race, top 25. Let's see if we can get that. This aspect is not really good for live streaming, is it? Loading, waiting for it to load. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Total Energies now sponsored Ineos. But they still have a contract for Total Energies for this coming year for the team, which I find a bit odd. I mean, why do they sponsor 2 guys? I mean, we have seen it already with other sponsors like KTM, like we said last stream. And of course here we have Van Rijsselroubaix. Van Rijssel is part of Decathlon. Decathlon is his own team. But it still is odd that, like, for main sponsors even, still Ineos Grenadiers maybe is a second tier sponsor, like not a name sponsor. That's probably going to be more money. Just like we have Lotto here, they have Caps as a second sponsor, but it's not Lotto Caps. And here we have even Intermarché, Wanty, Circus, Fantini. Circus, Fantini are big sponsors, but not name sponsors. So they probably invest less money. And even with us, Team Vorarlberg, Cycle Cafe is like a jersey sponsor, but they're not a name sponsor. It's interesting, isn't it? Also, is Vini Fantini not still sponsor of one of those Italian teams? Wow, these sprints are generating so long. I still hear the sound. There we are. Jeez. Yeah, here. Vini Fantini, Solution Tech Vini Fantini. And aren't they also sponsor of Israel Premier Tech? Israel Premier Tech? Maybe they are. Here we are. Took a while. Almost 5 minutes. No, probably not that much. Plus 4 day in Kornishev. He is our sprinter. Zankerle is our lead out. Stussy, not that great. Peter. Good domestique for the day. And Keishmeier. We have quite a good team today, but we are going to protect them like this. We're not going to go in the break. Yes, you see all these tiny hills. It is a circuit, so maybe it's handy to send someone in the break. They're probably going to be a big. Yeah, look at this. It's a local circuit. It's quite a lot of corners, and they're probably all want to go into the break. We are pacing. We don't have to do that, but please stay on the side. So yeah, like this. Kornishev can block anyone that comes through. We don't want to pace anymore. Let's see if Peter is empty. Then we go on 85. He is a good lead out. He would be a good lead out with 71 flat stat. But it doesn't really matter. They are letting us go. Even these 3 guys. We have, who do we have? I almost want to say it in Dutch. Bomenel, Klaas, and Massa. Isn't it Dylan Massa maybe? Keishmeier, you can stop pacing. I already knew you were pacing. Riders, I don't think we will be able to see it like this. No. Who do we have? Bestrom, Cruel. Just a strong team. Kenny Molly is here as well. Don't exactly know why, but Meehan. Just going for names I recognize. Okay, you don't have to go 85. I saw that way too late. You don't have to go 85. Johannes Kirgaar, Lotto for Pro. Also a young talent guy, Kamp. Maybe their sprinter, or their lead out, I mean. Yeah, together with Vitor Barat and Hugo Pasch. Lucas Kubich is here for a spin today. I never actually seen his stats in the game. But I guess they are correct. I mean, hills maybe somewhat less. I don't know. He probably got an increase for the talent he showed in the last few races. 66 climbing. I don't know. Acceleration 72 probably. Oh no, they crashed. Alright, let's look at it instantly. They crashed. They get on the bike again. But they are behind. Stussy, you do not have to pace. You even can drop back. Let's put them on 85. And they're back in the peloton. But they have to go to the front. You can wait on Zankerle and after that you can protect him. Alright. Crisis averted. Fine, they want us to go quicker. We have a nice group here. 2 of AVX, 2 of Metropol, 2 guys in yellow. But this is Tartaletto, Isorex, no? And here we have a guy from Secunance. Let's see if they can get to the front again. They don't really mind the front group, but we just want these guys to go to the front. They are at the front. So let's just stop pacing them and put them on 70 again. They do have a +5, so that's crazy. I just hope Zankerle can... it wasn't a big of an impact on his yellow or his green stats. Let's see, what are the climbs called here? We have Côte la Chandelière, I think, and Côte Montreuil sous Pérouse. Alright. 1.7% for 2.2 Ks, but the max is 8.7. And here we have Côte de la Chandelière, I think. Maybe Chandelière. 1K at 4.8%, max 13.7. Ooh, I saw red. They're still in the front though, so I don't know what they're complaining about. Probably because we just had that small climb. But we are still in the front and they're not pacing that hard. So that's fine for now. Janis Peter can still just go on 70. Someone. Ooh, Dylan Massa, maybe? He's crashed. Is he going to get back? I don't know if he's able to get back. We are pacing 70, which is quite high. They don't want us to pace 70. Alright, even 55. That's fine. Okay, then Massa is going to get back. Why don't they want to pace? What do they say? It's too high of a pace. Well, anyways, Dylan Massa is back and pace goes up again. Fine. Maybe just they want to do weight and solidarity for the fallen rider. Though in a breakaway, you can't really afford it. Unless you have in mind, like, I am not going to be able to get to the end with the breakaway. But we have a breakaway of 7 with not the worst riders. Alright, they're not that good, but, you know, they can do something. Still 90 Ks to go. And they are still at the front somewhere. So that's okay. Aren't these the old jerseys for Unibet Titema Rockets? I don't know. Of course they have to change it based on what country they are riding in. I don't know if it's for Belgium also. I mean, I guess it isn't really. I mean, you have Lotto. Lotto is basically a lotto, right? So I thought in the Netherlands and in Belgium, they didn't want to promote like these wow, it's like on the point of my tongue. These betting, gambling, both words are correct. Betting, gambling companies. But I guess in Belgium they still do it if they have Lotto. I mean, in the Netherlands they don't do it. But in Belgium you also have the Pro Conti team of Bingo. It's not Bingo anymore. It is Waakter Bazin right now. So it is there. But for Lotto there's an exception of the rule. I don't know. But coming year probably Lotto and Intermarché are going to fuse. So then it doesn't matter that much anymore, I guess. Let's just stay at the front with these guys. They're still at the front, it looks like. And Geismeier is coming back with bidons. They're probably not. If Stussy doesn't really want to bidon, they are not going to draw back themselves. And now they all have their bidons. Oh, that's amazing. Let's do 75 because they want to pace hard, it looks like. Everyone wants to, but now the tempo is too high. They want to pace a lot, but then they say themselves, oh, the pace is too high. I mean, what do you want? Also, well, it looks like the finale is a bit different, isn't it? I, huh? Oh, now I see. There's a tiny circuit. I was looking like this, and it looks like here's the start, and they finish like here. You know, it goes like this, but it's a circuit. Let's look at the final kilometers next round. Peter is thirsty again. Okay, get the beat on then. Jan is Peter if you are getting thirsty again. Maybe you just didn't. I just misclicked. There's also a possibility. This is the last K. Alright, so we have to launch very early because it is in the descent. After the descent, there's a little climb. That does not really matter. Here's a big climb where we will probably get caught, I'm guessing. Then we have a corner, a straight part again, like a wide corner, another wide corner, still wide roads, another wide corner, so we can go full pace. And then here we are at the finish again. Sharp corner, downhill, sharp corner, then the last kilometer. They go through the corner here, and it's basically a sprint with a corner. So you have to launch with like 1.5 to go, or at least before the descent we have to launch. I think. But we probably will get caught because Bommanel is empty, Massa is empty, and here they are pacing. Seeing as they are pacing, even hard pacing, let's put our guys on 83 maybe for now. Just so we stay at the front the entire time and not get dropped in these small climbs. Alright, we are still going good and they are still collaborating with us, which is great. Let's times for it for now. Peloton is getting nearer and they are going to attack, so let's just put our guys on 85 then. Because they are attacking, like each of this big climb, they are attacking. We are still rotating and we have 1 minute with 27 k's to go. That possibly means we might make it, but let's see. This steep climb, here they can chase us very quickly back. Let's see how much it drops. Yeah, and suddenly we are at 50 seconds. So like 20 seconds in that one climb. And how many climbs of that do we have left? 1, 2, just 2. But now we're at 45. So we are going to get caught in the end maybe. Let's put Jannis Peter on 80. Or 85 even. If we pace harder, maybe they won't catch us. 35 now. Let's put our guys at 88. And let's just see. No, we are going to get caught in this uphill. No, not even. Okay. Interesting. We are not yet caught. But I do want to move to the front with my entire team. We are going to leave Peter for himself for now. Let's do it like this. Yeah, we just need to go to the front. Really. But not too far at the front. Like we are pulling the peloton, but we do want to stay at the front. But still 10 kilometers to go and they haven't really caught us. Peter is going strong. Delacroix is empty. Let's see how much they pace us back here. Let's put a gel on Stussy, and Stussy can go 90 now as well. Probably not needed, because I think we're going to chase Peter back if we do this. Alright, I'm going to go, no, 85 here, but I am going to attack. Put my gel now and going to attack on this climb. And try stay at the front. It's going well, it's going almost too well. That's alright, Benz, you can keep to yourself. We're still not caught and still not pacing at the front. Let's grab everyone's gel and let's put Geismar and Stussy in the wheel of Zangerle. Zangerle will go here with 90. And we are still at the front. Now there's a downhill. Still, we are not caught. Let's get to the wheel of Kubic. Let's see if we can get to the wheel of Kubic. Come on, Jannis Peter. You're almost there. Come on, come on. No, we are caught. Let's sprint with him. Let's bring in Zangerle and let's sprint with Konishev. And see who can get it. Peter first in the descent, but Carboni is past him. He has some energy left and he will get on the podium. No, oh wait, that wasn't even the line. Zangerle can maybe get a top 5. He will get a top 5 and Konishev is right behind him in 7th. And Jannis Peter is top 15 even. 14th. Geismar 15th. Stussy 16th. And Benz is empty. But he can sprint as well. There are no points left, but... oh wait. Oh no, this was the finish line. Oh wait, this isn't the finish line. Bidon is empty. And getting a sore throat again. Yeah, good race. Quite a long time we did about it, but 5 guys in the top 20. That's very good, because that's worth points. 5th, 7th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. Better than nothing. Let's see. Stage 3, still no bonus seconds, only at the sprint. And with some mountain points. Let's see. Crowley, maybe if he has a good day, but he isn't that great, you know. Feuerstein can go in the break again. He lost time, so I think I'm going to send Feuerstein in the break. He has a good acceleration and sprint stat for our team, that is. And it's time to load again. And I'm quite tired, so I don't know what to talk about. Everything I talked about, like in the last 3 streams, I think. And right now, there isn't a lot to talk about. But maybe you're watching now and think, I would change this, or I would like to hear his opinion on, I don't know, things in the world happening, or things in cycling. I'm probably more, I can probably talk a bit better about things in cycling because I follow that quite closely. Give my opinion on it. Give my opinion on some things in cycling. But yeah, or you have any tips or things to give, please let me know. I'm still learning. I'm still not that good at everything. And I want to get better. They're all have a bad day. Let's not send anyone in the break then. You know what? Liam Crowley, If you want to go, you can go. But we are going to get chased, of course, by the peloton. Alright, Forstein, now you have a go. Aman and Steli can stop pacing. And they are off. Now let's start pacing. 85. We have Lutz Atkinson again. You guys can stop pacing. Nenning, you can protect Aman. And how is Liam Crowley ahead of Staley? Oh yeah, he had a very good first time trial, didn't he? Staley is a sprinter. They are pacing to us again. Why do you want to get in a break? So now they're pacing behind us. These teams just don't understand it now, do they? Maybe they're going to stop pacing if they catch Mayo. How do you pronounce that? Mayo. Mio. Guy from New Zealand, right? That's the flag of New Zealand. Yes, it is. Alright, they got hit. Alright, and we are free to go. That's great. Let's put my effort all the way back to 60. If they want to go quicker, they are. They can. Let's see. Best sprinter, probably Lutz Atkinson. So let's get in his wheel. And he's going to sprint for it as well. So we will take the green points. And now we're going to go uphill. Hopefully. Yeah, they don't want to pace that hard because I can't really take that. 55 even. Let's go 55 then. Alright, they don't want to go. That's fine. I can't really pace any quicker than 60 maybe. Even 60 I can barely do. Let's see, they are still in the peloton. They are complaining that the tempo is too quick for the effort, but I don't see it. Why doesn't Lutz Atkinson want to pace with me? Oh, now he is. Way too fast for me though. I'm just going to stay at this. I just can't attack. And we don't have any points. Oh, 4 points still. Let's see, don't get rubbed. No, they are at the front. What are they complaining about? Alright, are we in the group again? No, we are not really. Let's go 60 at our own pace. We just can't catch him because we're completely empty. They're probably quite empty as well, but seeing as we did not see... Oh, no, we're going to miss the green jersey points. Now the gap is bigger again. Yeah, let's keep it at 60 and maybe we can get the points here. But Forstein is empty and on his own. If he had a 0 day, he would have been able to care for himself a bit. Alright, you know what? Let's drop back to the peloton. We go 20 right now. Gain as much stamina back as we can in this descent. Alright, here we are. Let's put him on 65 and we try to get these points here. The last point, I should say. And see if we can attack there before the final. Alright. Does mean though we have to go quicker with these guys. And let's attack with Feuerstein. If he can get to the front, here we go. Please get to the front, get that last point. Mate. That's something I don't like. He ends his attack because his yellow is too low. Why? You still could have sprinted. Now Lucas Hamilton has it. Yeah. Fuck. Is the descent. Let's get Beatles with Feuerstein. He is going to be able to recover a lot. And maybe we can get the breakaway or someone from the breakaway before here. If we wanted to do that though, maybe it wasn't the best idea to get Feuerstein to get the Beatles, probably Crowley. You heard that? You heard that? Wow. They're starting to shine through. Crowley, Liam Crowley. And you have Feuerstein, Meiler, Nenning, Staley and Amman. Alright, the tempo is quite high. Feuerstein is not going to be able to hold on, so let's just get him on automatic. He can do whatever he wants at the end, and maybe we are going to attack with Liam Crowley before the final. Let's attack like right now. He can't really attack that hard, but let's attack anyways and try and get that last point ahead of Salika. Zahalka even. Okay. Fine. Back in the peloton. We do get 1 point. So that's nice, I guess. Let's see what the finish has in store. It's just a straight finish, which means we're just going to times 8 it. Not that much corners at the end. Let's just times 8 it, and let's make our train right now 62. So we want to get to the front, Staley at the back, lead out is Amman, then or Meiler today. Crowley in front of Nenning, and Nenning is going 85 way too early, but we can 85 him for a long time. We don't have to go any quicker because we are able to stay at the front because there's no really climbs. So let's go quicker now. Let's grab the gel. We want to stay at the front here, and this is kind of a hill, you know, so we have to go quicker than on the flat. Let's put the gel on Crowley. Nenning is completely empty, so let's go 90 now with Crowley. Don't block him, Nenning. That was my fault actually. And then you can go on automatic. Let's put these guys on 95 and him on 99. So we can go a bit quicker. I have to learn that. Let's go 95 now with Crowley because of the downhill. Let's go 99 actually. Downhill is downhilly enough that we can go 99. 5Ks to go. A little bit too late with my gel on Meiler. Now go 99 with Amman. We are all the way at the front. And this is the last bit of technique. Yeah, we have to go with Meiler now. Amman can sprint because why not? And then Meiler can sprint right now. And Staley can go right now. Are we able to get out of here? We are going to get second behind Ben Swift. Yeah, he's a way better sprinter than us. Let's try and sprint with everyone that's still in the group. Of course, Nang is completely empty. Couldn't really sprint, but all the way at the back. Feuerstein all alone. Look at his stats. But look at these stats, you know. Podium. Second on the podium. Then we have, in general classification, not yet in the top 20, I think, even. Mountain classification, Liam Crowley now 7 points on 4th, and Feuerstein still 6 points on 6th. And then points classification, Feuerstein actually 5 points in 4th, and Staley 6 with 4 points. So just the other way around. Kinda. Younger guys. No, not really. And teams, we are not here, I'm guessing. Nope. Just because we had a very bad prologue. Anyway, Staley. Algemeen klassement. General classification. We have to get Amman like a bit of bonies to get in the top 20. If you go to World and we go to here, we go to rules, we go to points, we go to, what is it, the 2.1 race. Final GC is the final 25. Well, in that case, it doesn't really matter. We are in the final 25, in the top 25. If you can get just a little bit higher, I mean, there are all 3 points, and with bonus, we are not going to get that far. Again, a flat sprint with a climb, and again, I will send Feuerstein in the break because he has a +3. He is right now in his fitness peak, though he is not that fresh anymore. He was average. I was saying to myself I will stream to 9. But maybe I'll just stream for 2 hours. Go to 21:30. Just finish Tour of the Hellas, I think. Finish the .1 races, I think that's okay. Again, Matthias Kopeschky, Ben Swift, Boguslavski, Aleno. For the favorites, 23rd with Amman. And points in Hilly, we are 4th. So Feuerstein, here we are. Feuerstein can go in the break. If he is near the front, he is not. And Staley has a very bad day, so maybe he's not even our sprinter today. Almost Feuerstein can go. Ooh, Amman can go for the sprint today for us. Where Staley has his lead out. Let's space this part. Oh, there are already 2 guys gone. Lutz Atkinson and Andersen. Why is Lutz Atkinson all the way at the front? Okay, we are going to pace it because why is Feuerstein all the way to the back now? We also could go with Crowley. He is less good. Let's go with Feuerstein. And let's stop pacing with Staley. Stop pacing with Meiler. Let's stop pacing with Nenning. Nenning can protect Amman. He is our sprinter for the day. Crowley can protect Staley because he is still our lead out sprinter man. And Amman can stop pacing. They are letting Feuerstein go. That's amazing. Or at least I think they're letting him go. 2 minutes on the front, so now we are going to be able to close the gap. Yes, we are. Then let's go 50. They want us to go 50. 55, no more, no less. 3 yams, no more, no less. Alright, that's basic 60. Anderson is not the best sprinter. Lutz Atkinson is better. But who is the green jersey then? If you go to the Tavarias. But he's... Yeah, why didn't he go in the break? Oh, sorry if you heard that. I know some people don't really like the noise. And I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Kilometer to sprint. Is there a corner? Well, it is a corner. Here is the corner. So we have to go quite early. And this is early enough. Oh, it was a less sharp corner than I thought. But going early does mean we are able to get the maximum points. That's great. We are now tied with Lutz Atkinson for the points classification. And now we will try to get the mountain classification. 17 points and we only have 6. So no, we are not going to be able to get it today. Because Anderson is going to get at least 6 points. But it's nice to chase something. Let's see. Does it flatten out? It does not. Okay, they're going quite early with the attack. Let's keep up with them. And with our tactic is go all out at the end. Because sometimes they go too early. And they did go too early. Okay, let's wait on these riders. It's quite a steep downhill. So let's just go 21. Even, I think I can go like 11 even. Gain almost all my yellow back at the bottom, maybe even. I mean, it's going to be close. We are here. Now you're getting dropped, I think. Last downhill. Okay. And now we can go on, you know what, 65. They are not dropped from the peloton, even though they did go down quite a lot, which is a bit scary because I was not paying attention to them. Could have been the end of RGC. There's a corner before the final K. Let's go to the kaart, to the map. And we see that... Oh, where is the finish? Let's follow the parkour this time. As you can see, it's this finish. So it's uphill. Yes, they descend, like around here, they descend, go to the corner and go uphill. So we have to have launched before the final K. If you launch in the last K and you're not at the front, you are not going to be able to win. Because the sprint is just so short. Let's fast forward these guys. Let's go to 65 Ks. Get bidons. They're still happy with my pace. So, oh, they're not happy with my pace anymore. Let's go 70 then. Forstein. We are only going with him for the points classification and the hills classification. Let's get in the wheel of Lutz Atkinson. Let's look at this sprint. It's just a straight sprint from last K to go. So here we are and almost. Let's launch now. Early, just like last time. This time though, we are not really able to go over them. And we get just the 1 point. So now Lutz Atkinson is the leader. That's unfortunate, but let's get bidons right now. Meiler can also get bidons. Get the water they need for the final. Sorry, I do a lot with my neck. and if you're watching that, but I do that when I'm a bit tired and I'm like a bit nervy. I haven't had the best day because I just couldn't concentrate, and I think I'm getting a bit sick. So yeah, that does not make my body happy, and I start to get these tics. Like Tourette's, but not quite as Tourette's. I don't have that, but I do get these tics. I haven't. I should not have told you about that because now I feel it everywhere. If I start to talk about it, then I start to think from, oh, I have these tics, I have these tics, and then it only starts getting worse. Okay, we are caught again, but what we're going to do is put Feuerstein at the front, like not right now. We are going to keep everyone at 85. They are attacking, but we just want to get these points here. So I hope Feuerstein is able to get there. Let's see, Nenning can go 85 now. We'll put him on here. I can almost do it on the top of my head now because the stats just dangerous. And then go all the way to the right, go 90 now. The only thing Feuerstein has to do is grab these points. Alright, so Feuerstein can go 99 with Nenning in the wheel. So they even Crowley maybe, if we're on time with that. Not really, I think. Nope. But we do get the maximum points. Let's swap them back. Let's put Feuerstein for now on 85 and immediately get his gel. There is a little bit of uphill here. So do 90 to stay at the front, and now Nenning can go 90 to stay at the front. Now we're going downhill again, so yeah, probably could stay. No, we have to do 85. Regain some red. Feuerstein. Yeah, you can just go, I don't know, 30. Pace 30. I don't care if you get dropped. We though have to stay all the way at the front. So we'll do his jump now. He pace at 88, I think. 61 flat stat is so much worse than 75 on Castroviejo. So we will not be able to get to the front right now. Now Leonard is at the front with 72. Isn't he like, third? But they're riding for Swift. He is getting a lead out from Jungels. Okay, we do have to go like 95 now. With Nenning just to stay at the front because now Montager is pacing as well. Let's start pacing now with Crowley. 90 maybe for now. 92. Get them to do gels. Let's put you already at 95. Let's try and keep the game running. Like this. 95 to the gel. Even just go 99. And everyone can get to gel. Meiler can take over 99 now. Crowley, get out of the way. Block the rest. Nice. Look, here it says already last K. It is not. Let's sprint with Meiler. Let's sprint with Staley. And wow, we are off the front. So Staley can sprint this uphill. Amand can sprint now. Get over Staley. And Staley can drop back maybe. No, he's going to get caught by Swift, so that doesn't matter. We have some separation with Aman and we have Boni seconds. So maybe they are going to count the Boni seconds. I forgot to celebrate. We won! For first and fourth. So also points for Aman, which is crazy. Let's just fast forward till everyone is finished and let's see the podium. 7-second separation, so we are in the top 20 now. That's great. That's what we wanted, huh? GC, we are not in the top 10, obviously. Mount classification, we are 1 point behind Anderson. 2 points ahead of Lutz Atkinson. And points classification, Lutz Atkinson, and we are second with Kilian Feuerstein. So yeah, I don't think we are going to be able to wear a jersey. That's unfortunate. Like, we don't start at the front anymore. And team classification, we are still not in the top 10. Let's go to GC and look. We are 13th now. That's Grady. That's Grady. Great and crazy. If we grab Bonies again next time, 10 seconds, we can jump to the top 10. So I hope we have a good... Fortunately, Aman was just not informed just in time. But yeah, if we go... Here's Viana de Castello. I don't think it's worth to race this one, honestly. Let's see. Media, the favorites, the last favorite. 63! Konishev is one of the favorites, and Stussy is as well. Zangerle is as well. Well, if we have that many favorites, I think we can just quick sim it. I would love to race it, but it's a 1.2. I don't really feel like it. But let's see. Peter Janis. Not even Zangerle, Konishev, or... whoa, where is he? Stussy. 50th. Nice, another win to add. How many wins do we have now? We have 10 victories already. And our goal is to be in the top 100. We are 30th right now, which is crazy considering if you count World Tour teams and Pro Conti teams, or Pro teams, like they're called now. There are, 18 World Tour teams, 17 Pro teams, so that's 35 in total, and we are 30th in the ranking. That means there are probably Pro teams, but 5 Pro teams behind us. So I don't like that about this game. I mean, 2025, you have the, like, you get promoted based on the points you have. You get promoted on the points you have. So, that's somewhat more realistic at least. And we could go to the Pro Conti niveau next year. But, because we don't have that many good riders, which we will sign. We will sign some good riders. It's unfortunate that we aren't going to be able to next year ride at that stage, but we are going to be the best Pro Conti, so maybe we'll ride some, or the best Conti, probably. So we are able... Aman is just +2. That's unfortunate, but we still are going to ride for him. Feuerstein's all the way at the back. That's awful. Godard and Meo are on the attack. Feuerstein attacks now. Crowley, stop pacing. Meiler. Right, Nenning can protect Aman. Crowley can protect Meiler. Because Staley is not really on form today. They are pacing for some stupid reason. They are pacing. But let's just go 85. I hope they're letting us go. Because now we are at the front, aren't we? Yes, we are. Staley can stop pacing. And these guys can, for now, stay on 85 before they get dropped. They are running on fumes, so if we time this correctly, we can maybe attack just in time. Drouin. Alright, Drouin is fine. We attacked on just the right time. They are letting us go, which means because they sent Drouin and not the green jersey or the points jersey, we are going to be able to take those home, which is great for Feuerstein. Let's see. Still pacing 85. Let's pace 80 of 75 for now because we need to get these points. Of course, Rouen is not in the classification, so maybe he won't sprint all out. Even though basically he has to sprint for his teammate, but he doesn't. Now let's pace. Fine. And let's pace 60. 55 even. I don't even care about. I do care about these sprints. I don't really care about Samiko, but I do care about Saharo and Maratopoli. Maratopoli. Don't know why it turns Italian. Oh, sprint. I was pacing too quick. Oh no, Drouin, don't do it, man. We just beat him. Yep. Great, now we have the green jersey as well. Oh no, we don't yet have the green jersey. Lutz Atkinson grabbed the point. That's why. But yeah, let's keep pacing. I hope the ATT is sprinting, Burgos and Ineos, and Fiev Pagliani is chasing. I hope you'll stay in this group at least until Zaharo. Let's look at this final sprint. It's in a corner again. That's good to know. At Ancient Olympia. Yeah, it's just basically corner until the end, I think. Which is fine. Why are they... No, the breakaway is not to everyone's liking. Why not? Who's pacing? Lucas Hamilton. Why are you pacing so hard? Why are you pacing so hard? -5 on Staley. What could have been? What could have been? Deze is in front. I'm going to go 85 even. Sorry if that's too quick for you, my man. Drouin. Probably not. Isn't he also quite an old fart? Anyways. It is enough so we can sprint. Okay. I didn't think Drouin was going to sprint, but we are going to take the jersey even if Zahalka gets a point in front of the rest. So we take the green jersey. Let's see, we have how many points here? Kminek and Pikala got them, so 6 points. And if we look at here, 6 points takes us up to 28th and Anderson at 0. So 5 points, and you aren't able to get 5 points here anymore. So let's stop it. The peloton can pace. And just for showboating, we will get obviously this final these final points. Maybe we can get a little bit of prize money for it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe a bit. You know, sometimes you have these preems on top of the climbs. Forstein, you know what? You did so well. You can relax, I think. No, you cannot. You have to start our train. Okay. Get in front of everyone, then Nenning, then Crowley, then Myler, then Staley, then Aman. Maybe Meiler is even... No, Meiler is better than Amman today even. But we have to sprint for Amman, so we will sprint for Meiler. So Amman can get a very good placement in the end. Let's see. Let's put you on here 85. So we can just do this. And Feuerstein can go on automatic. Let's also prepare these guys for the final 99. And of course we're going to sprint with Amman, so we don't really need that. We need to stay at the front here. Let's pop a gel. They're going quite hard with VFF Baghdiani. And now they're pacing a lot. Let's go 95 maybe. No, we can't really. We're sprinting with Meyer. We have to remember that. We just need to stay near the front, okay? Okay. Crowley can go now. Netting is empty. He can go not block the rest of your sprint train, you dumbass. Crowley is going 90. We forgot to do the gels, and now I've done it too early on Meiler. Doesn't really matter. Let's go 95. Crowley. Even 99 now. Let's put a gel on Amman. Like this. Go maximum effort with Steli now. They're not really in the wheel. Why is Arvitanu locking us to our own train? Let him go. Okay. Way too early. But it's fine. Because of that stupid climb here. Didn't really notice that. But we get separation. Not really. Sprint with Meiler. And now sprint with Amman. Hopefully we can get a top 3. No, we cannot. But we do get a top 10. Maybe went a bit too early. But anyways. No top 10 in the final GC for us. But we do grab the green jersey and we grab the mountain jersey. 2 victories for this guy, Feuerstein. Let's look at the podium. GC is won by Brandon Rivera because of the prologue. Basically nothing changed. Maybe Niels Sinchek got a bit up. And Aleno. Feuerstein, mountain. Feuerstein, points. We are not in the top 10. Obviously not. And the team classification, we're not in the top 10 as well. But still, what do we get? 13th in the end. And two jerseys we take home. So that's amazing. Let's see. Final thing I will do today. 23rd, when is our next observation? The 7th. So the day after this. Let's go to the day. And see if we maybe have any new talents. Alright, we have some things we have to look at. Sponsors. They did a deal. Training we look at in a moment. Prize money. Almost 7k for Tour of Hellas. Which is crazy. And 1400, so we basically made profit this month. Training is not really good. Maybe go to another trainer. Okay, we can do that, I think. Let's see, trainingsoverzicht. So we basically have to put Steli on modern. But that means we have to put someone on groundbreaking. Because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, we have 8, so that's perfect. Of course, Geismeier, we can put him on in Cassis even. It does not really matter. Permin we can put on modern maybe. Do we want Laura Nenning? No, we won't extend with Laura Nenning. We already know that. We can put this guy, Pirmin Benz. He may grow a bit. Let's see. Until now, they haven't really gotten better, or you're not able to see it. But I think not Manning, not you, not Amman either. Pirmin Benz. I think he's got a bit better. I don't think he was this fleshed out in the beginning. So let's go to training. We have him on stage races, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. We will probably not extend this contract anyways. Dominique Amman. Crazy that he is as good. He won a stage at Tour of the Hellas. That's his best result ever. Which is crazy. I don't think we will extend with Amman, however. Crowley, I don't think I will extend. He doesn't have that much good secondaries. Forstein, we obviously are going to extend. Look at this potential. And he's still young. Geismeier retires. Konishev, we are probably going to re-sign because he has been our best points grabber this season. If you look at 2025, some good things. Same goes for Lucas Meiler. We are probably going to extend at least a season. Yes, we still have him on Hilly's specialist. In his attack can go a bit higher. He is Lucas Meiler. And he even has a bit of a sprint. Nenning, we are not going to extend. Janis Peter, we are going to extend. Felix Steli, maybe Stussy. We are. Zangerle, we are. So, what is that? Let's count it on my hands. So, 1, not 2, not, I think, 3 no, 4 no, 5 no. Like at least 5 we won't sign. 5 of the 12, so we have to sign 5 new guys then. Let's see what right now we get 652 a year, and here we have 8,000, so that's an increase of 150,000 a year, which is insane. We will be able to get some quite a lot of better guys with this budget, but I just want Vorarlberg guys. Is it that difficult? Anyways, I want to look at upcoming talent. So these are the guys. He is too young. Nico Amman, maybe brother of Bar Amman. Who knows? Dietmar Bauer. Hilly guy with 64 hills, 64 acceleration, 67. Not that bad. Let's keep looking into him. Bayer, we know nothing about him. Lucas Royer is too young. Peter Dietrich is maybe too young, but he is a time trialist with 62 time trials, so possibly not good to look into him. We have a sprinter in Hugo Esch, which we know nothing about, so we are not going to look into him yet, at least. Heli rider with a 63 hills, we're possibly not going to look into him anymore. Paul Hammer. Bring the hammer. 61, 62 for Flagstad, not really that great. Alexander Harms, time trialist, but we know nothing about him. Torsten Lutz. 16, so you won't be able to sign him. Daniel Moser, know nothing about him. Pascal Werner. Hilly guy. But he doesn't have that good of medium mountain. So, you know what, we're going to get him here. I think we already looked into him. Yeah, he is going to age like in 2 weeks. And last but possibly least, Torsten Lutz, too young. Daniel Moser, know nothing about. And Finn Witte, yeah, he was the last guy. Know nothing about, but he has flat 64. So let's get him in our roster. I don't think there are really guys we want to sign. Maybe Attila Höfig. Oh wait, he's a real guy. Attila Höfig. So that was... Oh no, we won't be able to see his stats because he's too young. We also have Holzknecht here. 26. No, he won't be able to do anything for us. Maybe Paul Hopfgartner, 35. He's going to retire. Almost all these guys are going to retire. Arne Hoppe, 20 years. If he was already on our team, maybe. Ristov. Wow, he has good potential, but he's 32. Fabian Huber, we know nothing about him. He's 33, so no. Just kind of scrolling through it. Innocent, he's called Innocent. I was going to say, look at that potential, but he's 31. If he now has like a legendary trainer, he possibly would reach the 60s, I think, because he has that good of a potential. But for now, no. Ivanov. I think I rode with this guy in my career. Wow. I rode with him in my development team for that area. Yeah, I'm not going to look into this as much. So what I will do right now is the end of the stream. I will stop streaming, but I am going to simulate to the end of here. And then I'm going to stop the stream. But at least thank you for watching today again. Please remember, let me know what I can improve on. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a great day, great evening, great whatever, where you are from. And I will just simulate the rest until Tour de Loire-et-Cher. And next time, maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow I have some time, I think in the evening. No, wait. I have something planned already. Wednesday is also not going to be it. Thursday is also not going to be it. Friday, so maybe Friday. Friday I will stream again, I think. So thank you for the support. Nobody really showed support, except one guy. Let me see what his name was. Christopher Holm Rasmussen. Thank you for the comment. He says, I did enjoy you do speaking English, even if it's not your first language, which isn't mine either, but I can't watch PCM videos if I didn't understand the words. I'll keep watching. Great video. Thank you very much. He said, be aware of the economy the first season. We are watching out for it, but how it looks, it's going to be quite alright. We have quite some money in the bank right now. We're losing 6,000 a month. I will not sign any new trainers, new scouts, new whatever. So we will not lose more than 6,000 a month. And I think we have enough races to earn the money for it. But thank you for your concern. And thank you for watching. And yeah, have a great day. I hope I'll just keep on improving on everything. And hope everything will get better in due time. So yeah, we are almost simulated all the way to the end. Which means I will just look at the emails so I don't have to do next time. We did this. New Zealand, Cormier Strong did something in Zulia. Probably because it's the first season and Zulia is maybe the first World Tour race. No, it is not, but it is a World Tour race, a famous World Tour race, so that's why they can get good popularity. They can improve their popularity there. Don't know these guys, so it doesn't really matter. And teams for La Vuelta are Burgos, Burgpellet, Caja Rural, and Equipo Kert Pharma, which is a bit weird, no? Don't they have to at least get Lotto Israel Premier Tech there for this year? Because they're maybe because it's PCM and they haven't had the previous season. The game doesn't know that. So 3 Spanish pro teams. That's the latest mails. That's also the latest email. Yeah, that's probably it. I will have a look around for the last time. Not that I have to do that much. We can't pick people for Europeans or World Championships yet. So that's fine. We aren't able to invest in things. We can look at maybe stats, but it doesn't look like they really got any better for anyone. I think Lucas Meiler got maybe a bit better. But he is 30, so maybe I won't sign him. Now I think of it. So yeah, next time Loire share and possibly or 2 goals in Austria. I think I will do that on Friday then. Then we have some imported races. We have here a 1.1 race, so a lot of points. We have a 1.pro race, which is even more. Is it the same? It's almost the same parkour, it seems like. And the 1.2 race, Erzgebirgsrundfahrt. Alright. And you have Classic Dunkirk, which we are also going to send our sprinter to. Possibly it's maybe better even to send him to one of these races. I don't think Geismeier or Steli is strong enough, or Feuerstein, or Aman, or Nenning for that matter, but it's alright. Then we have Oberösterreich Rundfahrt that we are possibly going to get with these. I already know the stream name for this one. This is going to be our first .pro races. And this is probably France and sponsor goals or something. We haven't really planned in for the rest of the season. What we can do though is plan these in. I mean, they're almost the same. Let's sort by nationality. I think, nope. Then is this one. Yup. It's basically for all the guys. The time trials on the same day, except for Swiss, that's apparently the day prior. And for all the guys, national championships, which are quite important to our sponsor, are on the same day. Here we have also Oostenrijk, Tour of Austria. Radam Ring later. Then quite some, this is almost like a mini Grand Tour. Quite some races still left. I thought it wasn't that much, but now I look at it. We haven't really done that much either. We've been to Croatia, to Greece, to France, and to Slovenia, and that's about it. And already been 1 race to Portugal, which we won. Yeah, I'm going to plan this in later. We still need some guys, but they're all not that great a day. I am going to send Stussy here, mainly because it's like a parkour for him. If he gets a good day, it's going to be awesome. And Crowley can go there because he has 2 little race days. And we have Erzgebirgsrundfahrt. You know what, Crowley can race that one as well. Nanning already is riding that, and Feuerstein is also already riding that. Quite some race days already. Jeez. Maybe I will cut some out of here. I want to do 1-day races and 1-on-1 races. Tour of the Algarve, I've never ridden. Ronde de l'Oise, I did ride multiple times, so I'm not going to be riding that, I think. Krijtsbereid and Tour d'Alsace. But these are somewhat more important, right? Portugal, Tour de Limousine, Tour de Poitou, Tour of Istanbul. Those are more important. And probably Okolo, Tour of South Bohemia, but they ridden that in real life, so you have to ride it as well. And at the end, we don't have anything left, except Rev Montar, Tourment Tagono, Tour de la Miribel, which I don't really mind. Anyway, been blabbering on way too long now. But thank you for watching. We're going to save our actions this time. Go to the main menu. And what was the button? I don't know the button anymore. Oh, alright. Anyways, see you next time, guys, and have a great time.